Welcome back to another week in my life as a second-year vet student. My name is Deacon Lila. I'm a student at the Royal Veterinary College, and I just had my first day of lectures for the new term. It was 2 lectures on neurotransmission, and we've got nothing else for the day. That being said, I'm feeling pretty sick, so I think I'm gonna go home, get some groceries, do some chores, because I'm not really in the right headspace to do much studying. So I'm gonna take a nap, chill out a bit, and hopefully tomorrow I'm not as sick. It's 5 o'clock. I've got some stew cooking over here in the pot, and I'm just gonna spend the next couple hours while I monitor this pot working on my society. I run a study society on campus. We do a bunch of events on revision and studying and making practice resources. And so, because it's a new year, I'm gonna expand the society, and I probably have to do a lot of work to situate that. So that's all I'll be spending the next few hours doing. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I have 2 lectures this morning starting at 9 a.m. so I've got to leave in about a minute. I didn't film too much yesterday. I felt pretty sick, so honestly, I didn't do that much work. I still got to the gym for like half an hour, which was good. And then I came home, went to sleep, had a really bad night of sleep. I kept waking up and going back to bed, but I'm up now and I've got to get to these 2 lectures. It's on central nervous system development and circulation, so it's some pretty hard stuff, especially because with veterinary, we have to learn different species variations of stuff. Versus say like human, you're gonna have just one species, right? I'll get to the lectures and then see how it goes. It's 12 o'clock. I just finished up my second lecture of the day. It was brain circulation and meninges and stuff like that. I have nothing to do until 4 o'clock. Then our year leaders, so the 2 staff members that are in charge of the second year of our vet school, will be given an address for like 15 minutes. I'm a course representative, and so for that reason, even though it doesn't really make too much sense, I'm gonna have to come back in 4 hours just to spend 15 minutes here. I think what I'm gonna do is go home and take a nap, and then probably come back, do some studying, get some prep done for the future lectures that we're gonna have, and then I'll attend that meeting because I probably should be listening to what the staff members that I'm supposed to work with are saying and how they reflect on the problems that we had last term. I'm still really congested, so I'm just gonna go lie down for half an hour again, even though I'm not really that tired. I just think it's probably a good idea to try and get over whatever sickness I'm having right now. But if I can get back to uni in a couple hours and get a bunch of work done, get a bunch of prep done, that will be really good. I want to stay ahead of the content, and I'm not really that far ahead right now, so I got to catch up. It's 1 o'clock and I'm going to take a nap right now. My goal is to get back into uni at 2 o'clock, do some prep work, attend that short little lecture, probably do some more work because tomorrow I'm working in a vet clinic all day. I got absolutely soaked and I don't have one of those tire guards, so all the water from my back tire just went all on my back and down my legs. That was probably the dumbest bike ride I've had, but hopefully I can dry off and get some work done. I just finished up the fitness club boxing workout hosted by Ben here. I'm pretty sweaty right now, so I'm gonna head home, go to bed, and go to work tomorrow. Right now it's almost 10 o'clock and I have a meeting with someone from America. I'm trying to sort out my placements for when I go home in the summer. So I'm going to talk to the person who coordinates all the externships for students coming home in the summer and see if there's something I can do. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's 7:30 right now. I've got to get out of here very quickly and get over to the clinic. I stayed up a bit last night. I did that call. It went pretty well, I thought. I followed up, now I'm kind of like interviewing for a position for that company to kind of be like the student rep on campus. So I had to spend about an hour making a resume, kind of targeted at that role, and then just following up on that meeting after. So I went to bed kind of late. I'll set the clinic up for today's work, and hopefully I'm re-energized by pretty much the prospect of doing some veterinary stuff, which is what I love doing. And let's get some clinical skills, let's do some stuff, let's treat some animals, and have a good day. I swear it always happens to me. We are going through our consults. It's just me and the vet today, which is great because then I get to do a lot of stuff here in the back. We had 4 dogs in a row with hemorrhagic gastroenteritis, so we're running some tests. It's great for me that we're running tests, but it's so busy. The cool one that we just did was the Giardia snap test, so that's waiting there. It's on a timer for 8 minutes. And I looked it up in the morning because I had warning that we'd be getting a stool sample. And so it was really smart that I watched a YouTube video on how to do the snap test. So that way, when the vet asked me, do I know how to do it? I could say yes, because I just watched a video on it this morning. It's just one of those things where if you have a little bit of time to do a little prep, it goes a long way, because now the vet is going, oh, this kid actually knows how to do his Giardia snap test. They never taught me that. Just watched a YouTube video online and we've got it running here. So it's one of those things that it's easy to do. It doesn't take too long. You give a little bit of prep and then it goes a long way, and the vet can trust you more and let you do more stuff. That being said, oh my God, it's so busy. You know, it's crazy when you've got cancellations and you're still running behind. We also have no reception stuff in the front, which means I have to run between the back and the front to take payment, to look up clients, all this sort of thing. So it's making my day a whole lot busier, and it's nothing to do with the amount of work. It's just that I don't have a computer out front and I have to be running around all day in the back of the clinic to keep stuff working. But we're going, it's a great day, and we're gonna keep pushing. Okay, we ran like probably an hour late, but it's pretty late at night right now, and I'm super tired. So I know when I go home, it's either I go to the gym or I go straight to sleep. And either way, I'll wanna have eaten dinner before I take my half-an-hour bike ride back. So I'm gonna pop out. I found a surprise bag on this app, Too Good To Go, where you get like leftover food from a place. It's pizza, so it might be a bunch, and I'm gonna pick that up right now. I'll come back to the clinic, finish cleaning it up, and see how we get on. I'm back. I got this whole box of pizza for under 5 pounds. I figured I'll just talk to you about how today was like while I'm eating my pizza. Basically, 5 in a row of just diarrhea. Some of them bloody diarrhea, hemorrhagic gastroenteritis, something like that. The machine that the phone is resting on right now was running like nonstop. We were drawing blood. We must have drawn blood 8 times or 10 times today or something like that. It was pretty sick. I mean, it was cool because I got to restrain for all of them, and they actually went pretty well. Vet was pretty happy with my restraint. I really feel like I don't really know too much about what I'm doing. I'm kind of just grabbing the pet and, you know, trying to hold it still, but it seems to work. So the vet's happy, I'm happy. There was a dog that came in and it was panting, and the vet was saying panting could be a sign of Cushing's. In my head, I was like, what? Is that simple? Like, that's your immediate thought was Cushing's? Because when they teach us stuff in school, in lecture and things like that, we don't really get the perspective of what you're realistically going to see in terms of clinical signs. You know, they gave me the typical clinical signs of Cushing's disease, but I don't really know what that's going to look like or show up as. Now I know my 5 Ps of Cushing's disease, and that's probably something I'll include in some of the study society events. That dog didn't have Cushing's, but she was just telling me that panting is something that she really thinks of when she thinks about Cushing's disease. I want to give you something interesting to watch because I couldn't film too much today. I had to really lock in and get my work done so that me and the vet could move through all those consults that were really complicated and just taking a lot of time up. So I'll get a little time lapse for you of me cleaning up this room, and then I'll head home and see how the rest of the vlog goes. Okay, we finished up with those 3 lectures. I'm just taking a break right now and walking around outside. We're gonna have a practical soon on how to do an ELISA, and that should be pretty cool. So when I get back, I'll watch the lectures that I missed yesterday and then prep for that practical. I'll try to take you inside with me as well. Not very serious.
Why does that not surprise me?
I didn't end up finishing this lectures for the viral pathogenesis because of some study society work that I had to do. But I also have a brain dissection tomorrow that I should prep for. But it's also past 11, so I think I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up early, prep for this brain dissection, and I'll probably see you tomorrow morning. It's 4 o'clock, we're finally done, baby, let's go. We had a cool dissection. It was a brain dissection, and it was our first one of, I think, 3. And then after that, we had one lecture on autonomic nervous system, which was just an hour, which ended probably around 3 o'clock. I stayed a little bit, sent some emails out, and just pretty much do some organizational stuff, but I'm headed home now. Gonna get some groceries, gonna get some food, and then spend the rest of the night probably prepping for next week's lectures, and then I'll head to bed because I'm working tomorrow. I've been pretty behind on my prep for lectures and my revision in general, so I think tonight, after I go to the gym and have some food, I'll probably do a bit of prep, but I am working tomorrow morning, so I can't stay up too late. I do want to get some studying in before work tomorrow, which means that I should be going to bed early tonight, getting a good sleep, waking up early tomorrow. Happy Saturday. I'm here at the vet clinic right now. I work about a 6.5-hour shift on the weekends every Saturday. It's part receptionist, and then whenever the vet needs me to restrain animals or anything like that, I'll come in as well. That's initially how I got started at this place and how I worked up to being able to work on the Wednesdays, which is a bit more difficult than the Saturday. We're gonna have a good shift today. I think it's gonna be pretty busy, but I'll take you along with me. Let's go. Uh-oh, I've just checked the schedule. Every single appointment slot is full. Every single one. There's not even like a single 5-minute gap or anything. So it's gonna be a crazy day. Hopefully it's just a lot of quick and easy vaccines. That's what it looks like, but you never know. You always get some people using the vaccine as kind of like their excuse to tell you about how the dog has had diarrhea for like 3 months. So it could be a little bit crazy today. Hopefully I can get some footage in though. It's almost 5 o'clock. My shift finished an hour ago, but someone scheduled in blood tests in the very last appointment. So obviously that's gonna run overtime. Now I get to finish up my day by calling some angry clients. Good way to end the day, but it should be okay. Get me home, get me out of this clinic. Finally changed out and I can head home now. It's over an hour after I was supposed to leave, which to be honest, I don't really mind too much. I don't flinch when I see that happen. It's kind of what I expect whenever I'm gonna go to the clinic. I kind of just sacrifice my day. I'm like, all right, if something happens and I'm here for forever, it's fine. Did some stuff that I've never done today. I did the Diff Quick stain and I had to look that up on YouTube. Set up a bolus, pretty much like an infusion, but we were doing it subcutaneously. That was pretty cool. Interesting stuff was going on, and I got to kind of clutch up and do some blood tests and urinalysis and things like that in the back while the vet was busy with consults all day, and the vet doesn't know how to use any of those machines. So it was cool for me. I'm not gonna be filming tomorrow, which is Sunday, because I'm gonna be locking in. So the vlog's gonna end here, and that's it for me. If you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more. I have a lot posted on the channel, which you can go check out. I posted myself on dairy placement and the whole last term. So I've got a lot of content up there showing you what vet school is like. Please stick around, and I hope I can see you next week. Thank you for watching.